I'm Vayman Harbin, team manager of Team Barbados to the Caribbean Union of Teachers Games here in Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay, Mr. Man, you had a little problem as you came to the games this morning. We had a fine start. You have a big contingent, but we didn't see you in the marching and they had to call your name. What really went on with you this morning?
Last night we were told that breakfast will be served at 6 this morning. As a result, we got the children to rise as early as 4:30. To get them out for 6 o'clock. We went to the area where the breakfast is served at the Sir Arthur Lewis Hall, where the games villages, and there was no breakfast. We were told by the caterers that there was a problem in getting the breakfast, and after about 8:30, they decided that they would start transporting the athletes to the stadium, and they would take breakfast at the stadium. Team Barbados was transported, the last team to be transported from Sir Arthur Lewis Hall or the Games Village here to the stadium. That was sometime just after 9 o'clock. We left there. We got to the stadium about 4 minutes after 10, looking and expecting to have breakfast. But when we alighted from the bus, we immediately heard that the official opening ceremony had started and that we were holding up the opening ceremony. Naturally, I had to feed my athletes, so I went to the caterer to inquire about breakfast. He told me that he was told by someone that Barbados had already had breakfast, and as a result, he started giving someone else the breakfast he had for Barbados. This resulted in not all of the team members receiving breakfast. However, all of them received something hot to drink and juice. We then proceeded into the stadium, where again the officials were summoning us down because the only team left the parade then was Trinidad and Tobago. Again, we were told Barbados was holding up the meet. As you would realize, this was not Barbados' fault. We got to the stadium late, we did not have breakfast. Nevertheless, we brought the athletes down, and with their kind cooperation, we participated in the meet. Since then, I've spoken to Mr. Lampkin, and I told him I would be lodging a protest, which I'll prepare when I get back to the games for this evening, and submit an official written protest, because we are not satisfied with the treatment that was meted out to the Barbados team this morning.
And in your opinion, sir, how did you think that would have affected these young charges that you brought from Barbados? Did it affect them in any way in your opinion?
Most definitely. If you had seen them when they got here, their shoulders were drooped, their faces were down, they were depressed. I then had to spend, after the parade, the team about 15 minutes trying to hype them back up and get them into competition gear. I wouldn't blame whatever performance they've had so far on the fact that we got here late. However, it would have contributed to the mood that the athletes were in, okay? Saying that they are defending champions and were treated in such a shoddy way.
Sorry, I would like to, on behalf of all of Trinidad and Tobago, to assure you that this does not represent the way we treat our guests. We really have a lot of respect for Barbados, and I would like to apologize for the treatment you got this morning and let you know that there's a love in Trinidad for Team Barbados. We wish you all the best for the rest of your competition.
Thank you very much. Your apologies are accepted, and we're not blaming anyone. We just felt that bringing a team, the defending champions, here at 10 o'clock. We don't want to give any disrespect to the minister or anything like that, but bringing us here after the meet was officially supposed to start is an insult to Barbados. Some discretionary power should come into play, where if we got here after the time the meet was supposed to start, through no fault of our own, at least a 15-minute, 20-minute grace period or something should be given to us to get ready to get on track and get into the parade, not to go on the PA system and announcing to all present that Barbados is holding up the meet. Why is Barbados holding up the meet? They hold up